Hey guys, it's Alexandra from onrockwoodlane.com. Today I'm going to be showing you the driveway that I am making here. My house is almost 100 years old and did not have a driveway, but code enforcement has recently informed me that it is illegal to park on my grass now after we've been here 8 years. So I'm creating a driveway with a stone edging and some red mulch. I've already gotten started, but I will share a photo with you of what it looked like before. It was just all grass here and a bunch of dirt right there where you can see that I've been parking my car. I started this project when it was like almost getting dark, so I just wanted to get it started, and that's why I didn't film beforehand. But before I add anything else, I kind of wanted to go over a couple things. So this stone edging, I love it. It kind of looks like teeth. It's really funny, but it's really pretty. It's gray. It comes with 3 stones per block. I got it to match my succulent garden, which is over here. I posted about that a while ago. I haven't pulled any of the weeds, but I had put that gray rock and that stone edging down, so I wanted to continue. There's where it stopped, so I wanted to continue there with that same stone edging. I started over here. I connected from my rock garden. I connected the new stone there, and I worked all the way across here, and then I created this corner. These stones are so easy to work with because one side has a rounded edge and the other side is made to go right on top of that rounded edge. So they really fit perfectly, and you can shape them however you want. Then I continued all the way down to the road. I have a bird feeder here, so I wanted to make sure that I included that in my driveway, and that's why I came out so far. I'm also creating a walkway, so over here, that's the left edge. Here's my mailbox. The edging for the driveway will come out over here just past my mailbox. Before I go upward, I wanted to point out this is where the road meets my mulch, and I was really worried about when I backed out that I would be pulling mulch into the road. So right here along this edging, I would say about 8 inches in from the road all the way across the bottom, I dug it out to create a moat, and I packed that in with mulch, and I haven't had any problems pulling the mulch into the road. So that made me really happy, because originally I wanted to slope the driveway so that it would fall just where it was supposed to, like a regular cement driveway, and I didn't get to do that because it was starting to get dark and I was just rushing. So I'm glad it ended up working out. But my driveway is going to continue all the way until I get close to that stone edging where I started, and then I'm going to create a walkway from here all the way along that garden, all the way around the corner to my front door. One thing you're going to see is boxes underneath my mulch. This is my weed barrier. My mom always taught me to put several layers of newspaper underneath whatever, if I was putting rocks on top or mulch on top, to not prevent the weeds to come up, because they're going to come up no matter what, but it's going to smother them for a while until that paper decomposes. So I did not want to take out any of the grass that was in this space already. I just took cardboard boxes, I broke them up so they were just one single layer, and I laid them across underneath that stone edging all the way around, and I ran out. But Same idea as newspaper, just on a larger scale, which will work to smother the grass. And it'll stop the weeds from coming up for a while too, until that cardboard decomposes. And I just went to some local stores and they gave me cardboard boxes. And I also used cardboard that I would have normally put in my recycling bin. Like you can see my cat food containers there. So eventually I'm going to fill all of that grass in for the entire driveway area and walkway area with cardboard boxes, and then put the red mulch on top. And originally I got all the mulch that you see here. It's 12 bags from Home Depot. That's when I went to go get more of the stones. I got just 12 bags of mulch to start. I knew it wasn't going to get me very far, but it got me almost the bottom section of the driveway and the edging all the way around on the one side. Alright, I will see you after I progress some more on my driveway. Alright, so I've progressed a little bit more here, filling in the mulch. And today I did this little spot here for this monkey. This is where my bird seed is, and that monkey is where I put squirrel food. It's empty right now, but I put food for the squirrels in there, and I wanted to put an edging around this space where all the food falls. That way, instead of the squirrels having to dig through the mulch and sprouting plants from the mulch from all the seeds and stuff, I'm going to keep this little area with just whatever grass is growing in it. And so I've trimmed it down, and now that this little edging is finished, now I can fill all this in with cardboard box and put the mulch on top. It's certainly a work in progress. I work until I run out of boxes, and then I get some more boxes, and work until I run out of mulch or until I run out of stone edging. So as you can see here, I need to go grab some more stone edging. I have 2 more bags of mulch that I'm going to use in this space, but it's coming together nicely. Alright, I have started on the walkway. So here is my driveway, here's my car, and when you come up here, this is where the walkway is going to start. Over there I have some plants and some bushes, so it's going to just be alongside that rock garden. And so I've just made the turn there. And then I've laid down the stones that I have. I need to go back and get some more. I need about 15 more stones or so, and still some more mulch, but here I am laying down my cardboard to smother the grass and the weeds, and laying down the mulch that I do have. Almost finished. We're on the home stretch here. Just a small little area left that's leading up to what is a carport, but we don't use it as a carport. The next time I check in, it will be to show you my completed driveway. Alright guys, it's time for the unveiling of my driveway. This is right where the road meets my driveway. And I've been driving in and out of here for a while now. And my concern in the beginning that I mentioned was that the mulch would not stay. But it stays right there along the edge no matter how many times I drive in and out, which is fantastic. That makes me happy. We're not cleaning it out of the road. I got my car parked in there. As you can see, I have a good amount of space on either side. So you can actually get out of the car and use the mulch driveway to walk up. Over here's where my stone edging is. I tried to get it as straight as possible. There are some imperfections there. We walk over here. I have plenty of space to park my car up close or to park it up a little further away. This is my bird feeder. So I wanted to make sure I had enough space that my car did not get too close here, because I have a lot of birds and squirrels that like to come eat. So part of this driveway was creating this little circle for them. That's about 9 stones, I think. It could have been even a little bit bigger. I wanted something that when the bird seed from the top fell, it wouldn't fall into the mulch so they could still eat it. So that little circle down there is just dirt, and the seeds keep causing grass to grow in there, which is perfectly normal. So when it gets pretty bad, then I just go and take my little shovel and dig the grass and the weeds out. But when it's still growing and it's short, I leave it in there. It's kind of like the squirrels having to forage through the grass. They do kick my mulch out onto the grass a little bit, not a big deal for me. Then I'll continue this way. And this is where the stone edging from around the bird feeder meets the stone edging from the other side of my car. And I've created a little walkway here. Over here I have to pull some weeds out, and we just trimmed the hedges, so there's hedge clippings everywhere but my little rock and succulent garden. I love succulents, and it is one of the few things that I grow well. I will link in the description below when I put that together. Continuing on with my walkway, here we're coming to the edge, and this is where it connects directly to what is a carport, but we don't use it as a carport, and that leads to our front door. One thing about this area right here where I came up and I met this carport, I did do very similar to how I did where the yard meets the driveway. I dug out a little bit of the dirt and grass that was there just before the bricks so that I could pile in the mulch right up to the brick and sort of pack it in. And it's angled downward here from the rest of the driveway coming up so that it stays right there rather than going into the carport. Although you could see some of the mulch there on the bricks, it happens, but I did the best that I could there, just trying to get it level and packed, and it's doing pretty good. This part hasn't been here that long. This was the last part I added, but it's still doing well, and I just make sure that I level out the mulch every once in a while. Has to be evened out anyway. Just another angle here. This is coming out of my front door. I have my walkway here, which is really large here, but I tried to angle it. I wanted it to be a smooth transition there on the corner. So now we're walking to my car. I have this beautiful walkway right here. And I come out every morning and feed my squirrels in their tiny little circle. And there's quite a bit of space from that side all the way over here. But when you look at it with my car right there, which is not centered, but that's okay, it is nice. On either side you can get out and you can use the mulch walkway. And this is all the way down to the road, where again you can see that mulch is just staying in my yard, which is fantastic. I will say that this poor stone has seen better days. It has been run over a couple times here on the corner, not from me, but from the other cars that parked next to this area. So I just keep fixing it. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching my video and my progress from start to finish. This was a long project for me because I had to do it a little bit at a time. Each paycheck I would buy some more stones, I would buy some more mulch, I would fill it in, and it seemed rather long for me. But all in all, I'm really happy. Code enforcement is really happy. And I think it looks a lot better, has added a lot to the front of my house. It's pretty. My next project is this corner right here. It is an awkward corner for us, but I want to turn it into a sort of waterfall stacked succulent garden and get my bushes planted over here. So that is the next project I will start on in a couple weeks. Please visit my blog on rockwoodlane.com. Smash that like button and hit subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.